Do you think regulatory reform can give us kind of a half a point of growth and maybe some smart tax reform, another half, and we'd find ourselves growing 2.5 to 3 instead of 1.5 to 2?
Well, I do, and we basically GDP was essentially zero, okay, and it's been that way. It's been very, very low for years now, and if China ever had that, they'd go into a massive depression. All right, China, where they go down to 7%. And I watch your show all the time, and I'm seeing 7%, and it's like everyone is going crazy. How could this be possible? And other countries, the same thing. And here we have almost zero, slightly more than zero, but basically I'm sure it could even be less, because how are they coming up with these numbers, these massive numbers? How are they doing it? So we have no growth. I think absolutely. Dodd-Frank has to be either eliminated or changed greatly. I will tell you, I have so many friends who are very good business people, and it's impossible for them to do business with the banks. The regulators are running the banks, and you'll have bankers that get big salaries and that are very capable and all of that, but they're not running the banks. The regulators are running the banks. You know that, Bob, and it's very, very tough for people to borrow money, and they're petrified of making a loan to a really good business person who's going to pay it back, but there's that chance that maybe the loan won't be good someday, and therefore they don't get the money. And I have so many people calling me, can I help them with a bank? The banks are, and I'm not even blaming the bankers. I'm blaming the fact that the regulations and the regulatory climate is so bad that the banks just aren't loaning to businesses, and that's one of the reasons you have GDP there. It's one of the reasons we have no growth.